All right, good noon 30, and welcome back to Big Rooster's Corner. I'm your host, Big Rooster. I have a channel disclosure. This is not a kid-friendly, however, it is a 420 F-word friendly channel. If you're not 420 friendly, or when the F-word comes out, and it offends you, don't watch our content. Wouldn't you like to be in Rooster's yard? If you do subscribe to Big Rooster's Corner, welcome back. If you don't subscribe, think about subscribing today. Subscription is free and nothing to download. Just click the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. That's simple. It's showtime, people. Cock-a-doodle fucking do. It's time to wake and bake and smell the coffee. In my yard on Big Rooster's Corner, we have trending news and lots of other topics with just common sense thinking. This is episode 32. And it is Monday, 3/22/2021. My shout-outs go to the veterans in the active military. As an honorably discharged veteran, I know all they do. The 505 for being a great place to live, and to my viewers and subscribers. And the commentary begins now. March Madness is here, folks. 7 more games to make up the Sweet 16. Oregon just beat Iowa 95-80 this morning. And I like college basketball this time of year. In breaking news, overseas fans will not be allowed to attend this summer's Tokyo Olympic Games. Saudi Arabia offers ceasefire plan to Yemen rebels after all these years. And my viewer top topics. Hundreds get vaccinated at Indian Pueblo Cultural Center drive-through event. That is a good thing. And get rid of this virus. And a fight between 2 men in an apartment parking lot ends in a homicide. And local news, over 1 million doses of the vaccine have been given in New Mexico. And Hobbs native receives first Oscar nomination. A coffee company's new blend benefits Children's Grief Center in Albuquerque. And Albuquerque 5 is investigating a fatal West Side pedestrian crash. And in national news, it is now revealed that over 15,000 migrant children are now in the U.S. custody and being held in overcrowded tents and makeshift shelters. Yeah, we don't have room for these people. And a man 34 is arrested for stabbing 8 people during a fight at a hookah bar in Detroit. And an attacker yelling anti-Asian insults leaves man 68 bloody mess on a New York subway. And yet another man from Rikers Island held on attempted murder charge accidentally got released after a clerical error. Yeah, I'd take off and run too. And Fauci says, don't declare victory yet. 50,000 a day is still not where we need to be with the pandemic. Relaxing on wearing masks could create another surge in COVID cases. And DOJ official says there is evidence to charge sedition in the U.S. Capitol assault. And the Justice Department has already filed cases against 400 subjects. Wow, it's a lot of people. And court could reimpose Boston Marathon bomber's death sentence. I think they should. And as Congress prepares to take up statehood for D.C., national support grows for the idea. Well, I think we need to go ahead and make Puerto Rico a state, give it statehood as well. And we can make them the 52nd state after D.C. becomes the 51st state. And here's another idea. And I think it's a pretty good idea. I think let's buy Mexico. Or at least, maybe the very top third of it or something. You make that a state also. They could be number 53 or something like that. Then, if you can't beat them, join them. We could send them aid and help the migrants stay on their own freaking land. And it wouldn't overcrowd our section of the United States. I mean, we have Alaska on the other side of Canada. Why can't we have bipartisan in Mexico, rather? That just makes sense. And then they stay on their own land. They don't overcry here. We can give them aid and help them start, to live a better life like everybody else. They just, instead of giving other countries billions of dollars, we should just buy them or, part of them or something. Why not? They're already connected. And then there'd be no need for the border wall there. We would own it. So I think that's a much smarter idea. And it would definitely cost, billions, but it wouldn't cost the billions that we give to these other third world countries that want to blow our ass up every time, they get a hair cross or some shit, That just doesn't make any sense, Let's make money on this thing. Anyway, international news. Putin wants to debate Bambi after killer comment. Yeah, I'd want to debate him too. And U.S. allies set to announce coordinated sanction on China. Oh, fuck. Here we go again. Listen. They already told the U.S. to back off, and they won't listen. So, here we go again. Listen, folks. These mutants are very fucking slow learners. I mean, let them do their own fucking thing. Leave them the hell alone. Why do you got to impose sanctions? What do you pissed off because your fucking Prius don't work right or something? Fuck. Anyway, Buckingham Palace considering hiring someone to focus on diversity. Well, seems like they're starting to get, the pole out of their ass, I guess. I don't know. And in world news, Manila angry over Chinese fishing fleet anchored as, at a disputed reef out there. Well, it's the fucking ocean, people. So what? So fucking reef. Let the fucking people fish. Damn. And Iran is planning to kill Army Vice Chief of Staff General Joseph Martin and bomb Fort McNair base where he lives. Well, listen. Why don't we just move him out in some kind of shelter or something away from the Army base and let them bomb his dumb ass, Or better yet, we all should bomb their ass and just send them back to their own fucking country. Keep them over there. That'd be better. And Putin wishes Bambi good health after killer comments by saying it takes one. Yeah, Bambi, face it. Now we have world leaders calling you out in broad daylight. You're such a fucking idiot. You got to really watch what you say. If you can't say something intelligent, don't speak. Seriously. If you need someone able of critical thinking, call me. I can solve this real fucking easy for you. Leave those fucking people alone. Plain and simple. That'll alleviate all that shit. Then you don't have to fuck with them. I don't know why you do. And in politics, Florida DeSantis positioned himself as Grump's heir to the White House. That's just what we need. Another one infected with stupidity from Florida in the fucking White House. That's just what we need. And Reed, accused of sexual misconduct. Well, that's no surprise. And a current aide accuses Groper in New York City of sex harassment. Well, I'm telling you now, it would have been cheaper in the long run. I said it before. Just get a fucking escort or something. Get a whole harem if you need to. But leave your workers alone. And Bambi vows Russia, Putin will pay a price for electing, meddling in the elections and shit that he supposedly did. Well, isn't this fuck growing a pair of fucking balls all of a sudden? You better watch who he's speaking with. Russia's like we are. They're a top-notch military country. They got a great economy, too, just like we do. I mean, they're not second world citizens or even third world citizens. They're top-ranked citizens, too. Their country does very well. So Bambi just better, treat him as an equal instead of, trying to downplay, what the hell they do. Leave them the fuck alone. Are they bothering you? Seriously. And in health news, Grump's Mar-a-Lago partially closed due to COVID outbreak. Yeah, these dumbasses probably don't wear a mask, thinking that there is no more COVID, like it's the only fucking place on earth without the virus. There's something seriously wrong with these fucking people in Florida. Seriously wrong with them. You know, their fucking bricks don't quite reach the fucking street. You know. And Rite Aid apologizes after denying COVID vaccine to 2 undocumented immigrants. Why wouldn't you give it to them? Document the people. It stops all the, all that nonsense, Um, you know. So, yeah, I don't get it. So, anyway, I don't know. I gotta scroll down and see where I was. My cat jumped up over top of me and stepped on the freaking computer. Anyway, let's see here. Health news. Okay, here we go. Science and tech. Now we'll get back on track. Science and tech. Trump will return to social media in 2 to 3 months with his own platform. Yeah, my wife said it, and I said it a couple of times too. They wanted to block him, and he's rich enough. He'll just create his own platform. Anything is possible with money. That's all it takes. Platform to build one with money. So he's got enough. So no surprise to us on that. Anyway, the mysterious core of Mars is on the large side of NASA's. On the large side, NASA's InSight lander data suggested. Well, you know what else is cool? They've been using Navajo language to name features on Mars. Now, that's pretty cool. No threat to the Earth as huge asteroids flew by on March 21st. Well, and another one of these wackaloons, the proof is out there. A UFO expert exposes never-before-seen videos on the History Channel. Well, Hollywood can create anything and make it believable. Listen, there is no way that more intelligent life out there are going to come to do experiments on us. Let's face it, people, honestly. There are more intelligent life forms out there, I'm sure. And sorry, folks, we're not it. And in business news, workers file 770,000 new jobless claims as COVID layoffs stubbornly increase. And the NASDAQ rises 1% as tech stocks rebound amid declining bond yields. And Tesla pops 5% higher on the NASDAQ. And in sports, baseball, Yankees, Mets fans welcome back into the stadiums for opening day, and Yankees pitcher Montgomery threw a 5-inning no-hitter in spring training. And Barnes starting to gain success in the Mets bullpen. In football, the Jets still must address glaring cornerback needed in free agency. And in the NBA, James Harden, Monster Night saves Nets from themselves. In college basketball, Rutgers not letting bubbles spoil their first March Madness in decades. And number 14, Abilene upsets number 3, Texas. And we will have more scores and highlights as I keep track of them as we're getting closer to the Sweet 16. And weather. Local weather in Moriarty, Torrance County, New Mexico, 4-day forecast. What looks like this. The current temperature is 41 and cloudy with chance of rain and snow today. Today is definitely cloudy and windy. The sun hasn't popped out too much. I know it kind of sucks. And the 51 daytime and 36 during tonight. And on Tuesday, we're going to be partly cloudy. 52 during the day and 29 at night. And on Wednesday, we have a small chance of snow and rain, 39 during the day and 26 at night. And on Thursday, partly sunny with 50 during the day, daytime, and 20 at night. So, anyway. And national weather, gusty thunderstorms flooding to threaten the southern the U.S. this week. And early spring warm-up may challenge records in the Northeast. Forecasters say later in the week there will be an increase in rain chances. Come back on Friday for the next forecast on Big Rooster's Corner Friday edition. All right. In entertainment news, Sharon Osbourne is demanding tens of millions of dollars to lead the talk. Yeah, she's going to get paid. And Depp said he wouldn't touch Amber, his ex-wife, with a hazmat suit. Once he called his ex-wife a blanking whore. Not nice to say, people, but I guess she pissed in his Wheaties some morning. And Chelsea Handler suffers a torn meniscus and broken toes after skiing into a tree twice. Well, I guess the first time didn't hurt enough. She had to do it twice. Slow learners. They are all among us. They are mixed in with the stupid people. So let's bring the nation's IQ up a little bit today with word genius. Schuss, it's a noun. Its origin is German and 1930s. And definition, a straight downhill run on skis. In a sentence, while a Schuss is inviting to experienced skiers, beginners are advised to steer clear. Yeah, like Handler should have done. And now, we are a little smarter, right, America? Good day. And advice of the day. Learn self-reliance. It's the best advice anyone can give you about life. It has served me well. When life gives you lemons, you need to make fucking lemonade. And most of all, you have to believe that you can overcome any obstacle life puts in front of you. All you have to do is have the willingness to do so. And what are we doing here, America? Once again, one last thing. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Yahoo at big_rooster_420. Let me know topics that you would like me to cover. So since I'm disabled and I'm a veteran, I can't physically work, so I've filled up my time doing vlogs and research on YouTube and reporting the news. I find it interesting. Some of my other vlogs include 420 News and Sunday Morning Coffee on Sundays, and Big Rooster book reviews. I review books that I wrote, and I read a few chapters on my different vlogs so that you can find some interest in them. I wrote a Western called Marshall of South Fork, a quick draw. It is available on Amazon and Kindle and paperback, written by Big Rooster. Check out my other channel for a ton of vlogs and various topics. So until next time, just remember we're working hard to bring you trending news and common sense thinking. So once again, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Big Rooster's Corner. Subscriptions are free and nothing to download. Just click the subscribe button. That would do it for today's episode. Until next time, remember, do not trust our government. Stay safe. Smoke medical marijuana for the mental health. The mind you save could be your own. And come back on Wednesday for more trending news and much more common sense thinking. It's all good in Rooster's Yard. Thank you for viewing my vlog today. Get fucking real, America. I'm heading back out to Rooster's Yard. This is Big Rooster. I'm out.